Urim and Thummim, a movie review. Last night we saw the movie Urim and Thummim with friends, as part of the 10th San Francisco Independent Film Festival. It's a documentary about an everyman named Todd Walker, who purchases a thoroughly unremarkable object, an incense burner, perhaps at a Goodwill store in Nashville for 69 cents. Unremarkable to us. That is, to Walker, it is the Urim and Thummim, an obscure Hebrew term for the sacred breastplate worn by Moses' brother Aaron. Mormons also place holy emphasis on the Urim and Thummim. Walker fashions an instrument to peer directly inside the object without being distracted by any peripheral vision. If someone is open to the possibility and allows enough time, Walker claims that they will see visions from God. Many people in and around Owensboro and Nashville believe him. It sounds crazy, of course, but Walker's persistence eventually yields interviews with experts in archaeology, psychology, and religion at Vanderbilt University. The archaeologist suggests dating the stone scientifically. The tests he suggests are very expensive, but Walker's real hesitation is that such a sacred object should not be tested. A psychologist argues that Walker's claim to religious truth is just as valid as anybody else's, while a rabbi who attempts to teach Walker how to pronounce Urim and Thummim feels that Walker may be the catalyst for a new American religion. The psychologist and rabbi are people of much higher social standing than Walker and his friends. He has two buddies who will also defend the stone with their lives. Their graciousness to Walker was encouraging. I don't believe that Walker's object is holy, but I do think he's sincere. There's no con game going on here, and I could tell that I would like Walker if I ever met him. His southern blue-collar accent reminded me of many of my father's relatives. I'm sure that if they met Walker, he would have some new converts, so while many parts of the movie were funny, I couldn't laugh at them myself. And I couldn't help but think that Walker would have an easier time if he spoke differently and or had a professional position. Most people would still conclude he was on, but they'd listen to him longer before making that judgment. A case in point. This morning I heard a radio interview with a tenured physics professor at the University of Connecticut, Ronald L. Mallet, who devotes his energies to studying time travel. Mallet was smart. He didn't let on that he believed in time travel until he had secured tenure. Now that he can't be fired, he's found funding to pursue this seemingly fanciful line of research. I don't believe in time travel any more than I believe in the Urim and Thummim, but it sure does seem like Professor Mallet is having an easier time gaining respect than Todd Walker.